What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision why I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by 9 would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody. Like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Green Bay. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves!
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. That's Pierce in motion. Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allows certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
Come on.
He'll run here with the rookie. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Ready? Panthers 6, 79.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. Cougar 19, let's go. Panthers 60, 18, go.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Big Lion.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
70 Timberwolves.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready? 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He will have the conversion and more. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Packers. That's touchdown number 11 on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
There'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
ground. It's Walker to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Here we go. Roll. Bronco 80.
Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Go! Hawk 70.
In motion, Shakir. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down.
Send a man in motion right. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on. Hey! Cougar 19.
Here's a handoff to Walker.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Shador. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First and 10 at the 27-yard
From the gun, it's Sanders. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
At the 17-yard line.
Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. In motion, Shakir. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, Shakir. Out of the gun, it's Sander. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now when they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. He'll get this forward, no signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Stevenson is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity at the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This drive will start on the ground, up the sideline, past midfield, down the sideline to the 20, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Now it's York for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Panthers 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 70 Ranger.
That's Pierce in motion.
Let's go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sander. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the shotgun, it's Sander. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Ready. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Hey, check that. Street. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Get it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. They'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
The career is more at stake when you're proud. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
York is good on the extra point. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Now Shador on first down. Open is knocks over the middle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Tempo.
On first down, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
On second down here, Sanders hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Mustang 19. 19 tight.
They bring the tight end in motion. In motion, Shakir. On third down, Sanders. He gets this complete to Shakir. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a Carolina first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Cowboy 80.
In motion, Shakir. Now Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd and 5.
Cougar 19.
Cup in motion. Sanders will throw it. This one caught right side by Knox. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their 2nd as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
In motion, Shakir. Again, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Sanders going to throw again. Moving left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Tight end on the move left. From the gun on 3rd down. Sanders. And he'll take it on in. Cooper. Cup. Touchdown, Carolina.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Packers going to use their final timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection, it's just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw is Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. Now it's going to be third down.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Dragon 60.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Now Milrow on first down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Packers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Let's go. Pep, ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. and they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Well, that certainly didn't take long. 2 back-to-back really nice plays, this one on the ground, and this is the idea, Mike. Every offense in the league, you want to strike fast. You want to have big, explosive plays. Now you find yourself here, first and goal.
On the jump.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Bronco 80. Steady.
Now receiver coming around, he's got the pop pass. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And he's in. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Packers. Now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Packers will extend this third-quarter lead.
Panthers 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And he's in! Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is second TD catch of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved his defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Sanders. And this one is caught by Pierce. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Again, 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 20.
From the gun, it's Shador. It's slant into the hands of Shakir. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19.
First down.
Dragon 60.
And the Panther first down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, it's set. And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Tag. Ready.
Throwing is Milroe. That is caught to the goal line and in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
Here's good. Makes the score Packers 48, Panthers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ready.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
Down. Drop 60. Cowboy 80. Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Now Shador. He's got that complete to Knox. Let him up and down, just shy of the 40.
19 Lions. Turn 19. Turn 19.
A gain of 14. First down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
3rd and 11.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
You say it's 3rd down, and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They can work style there. Big play on 4th and long.
That's good for Panthers.
Good. Now it's Sanders. That one swung out wide to Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 35-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
To throw again is Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Sanders. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
79 Broncos. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Throwing again is Sanders. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try and get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the 3rd quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Ready. Let's go. Ready, ready.
On play action, Shador. Aside that open man is Knox. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Sanders will throw it. For the middle, it's Cup. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Trap
line.
50, trap 60.
Here's Sanders to throw. On the move left. Now he takes off.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now, Sanders. Throw right side, home in by Cup. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Tua. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Gain of 22 yards. That's good for our Panthers. First down.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's got it at the 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
In motion, Shakir. Again, it's Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Milrow from his own end zone. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down. Oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down's looming. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. This one heads directly out of bounds. The market just on the other side of midfield.
Ready. Ready, team. Protect. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That is caught downfield by Cup. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Tua brings his guys up to go for two.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ice jam! Ice jam! Hey!
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go! Let go!
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's second and 8.
Hey. Bronco 80! Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Hold it ready.
What can they do here on third down and 7?
Go! Panther 60.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now it's Milrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Let's go.
3rd and 2, now Milrow. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Makes the score Packers 55, Panthers 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Two and out on 1st down. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
All right, let's go. 1st down. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're right here. 18.
Throwing again, it's Tua. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They snap it to Tua. A ball deep for the end zone. That is incomplete. How they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Here we go. One, fight. Oh, they're on him in a crash, and he lost the football. And the offense will get it back. No turnover. And the final done. This game has come to an end.